that. Hope I don't break anything. I will break something. I always break something. You know what that feels like? Money.
I've been invited to be a house guest in some of the poshest homes in Britain.
Welcome to Mayfair.
Welcome to Hambrick.
Hello!
Hi, Sally.
From English country houses set in thousands of acres to Mayfair pads with more floors below ground than above.
That glass lift costs £1.5 million.
And mega mansions with priceless views.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
The next 36 hours, I'm living the multi-millionaire high life.
The host of ours is living right around the corner from the Queen of England. Good Lord, look at that. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Having a cheeky nose around their five-star homes.
Oh, my goodness. Wine. Oh, he's locked it.
And getting a taste of their luxury lifestyle.
What do you mean true gold?
As in 24 karat gold.
It's Tracy Emin.
Is it?
Yeah. Just for trees, that's about 18,000 quid.
Party, party, party!
I've packed my bags and I'm ready to experience the ultimate super rich sleepover.
Good morning.
Oh, now then. Do I look like a stamp?
It's a hard life,
Oh, I can't believe I'm going to stay there.
but someone's got to do it.
Behave yourself, Sally.
This week, I'm going proper upper class as a guest of an aristocratic family in Devon.
Well, this is exciting. How beautiful it is, isn't it? This part of the world. But it's quite remote for me. I'm not very good outside the town. I like to know where a corner shop is.
The grand English country house I'll be staying in has been the family home of the Cliffords for over 400 years.
They've got a massive thing for country houses. So the bigger the better, as far as I'm concerned.
The owners have held the super posh title, Baron Clifford of Chudleigh, since 1672.
I've never had a weekend with a lord of the manor before. In fact, I've never met a lord of the manor before, so that'll be interesting. I suppose I've got an idea in my head what he's going to be. He's going to be terribly posh. I imagine he'll be quite old.
My host, the Honourable Alexander Clifford, has recently taken over this 4,000-acre estate from his dad, Lord Clifford.
If you come in this way, you get to see my family crest. Semper Paratus, always ready, always prepared. And these are not dragons, they're wyverns. So same as you get in Game of Thrones. Badass. The house, I've got about 6 staff. Outside, I've got about 24, 25. It's a bit of a family here, but we all pull together and try and keep the place running.
Lord and Lady Clifford haven't moved far, just to a coach house on the grounds.
You finished your gardening?
No, I finished the mowing. I did that lawn down there.
Do you want to come and have a cuppa or a glass of water?
Definitely going to have a cuppa.
While Alexander stays in the grand house with a living butler and chef.
Talk us through, we've got our menu tonight.
On the main course, I picked the Canon with Devonshire lamb, and we've got the Grand Vin de Bordeaux, which is quite a punchy red, so hopefully Sally will enjoy that.
Look at that. That's amazing. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to stay there. Hope I don't break anything. I will break something. I always break something. Hopefully not this car going through this turret. Oh, breathe in, Sal. Look at this. This is amazing. Can you imagine actually living here? It's all very grand. Behave yourself, Sally. Hello.
Hello there. Welcome to Hambrick.
Thank you very much. Thank you, I will do. How lovely.
This huge family home, set in 4,000 acres of land, has a whopping 13 ensuite bedrooms.
Sally, would you like to come through?
I would love to, thank you very much.
Alexander and Gusta.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, darling. Hello, beautiful doggies.
Hello, Sally, how are you?
How are you? Nice to meet you. Look at this place. Oh, these paintings are amazing.
And they are. So, This is, up here is my father. Wow. In that picture, I say he's a cross between Montgomery Burns and Hugh Hefner.
I think he looks extremely handsome, actually.
Yeah, very much.
He looks like he could go for Bond.
And over on the other side, we have my stepmother.
Oh,
and what she's wearing is the uniform of the High Sheriff of Devon.
Oh.
Let's go on through, and I will show you into the rest of the house. Come on through.
Oh, now, look at this. Wow, look at that window.
It is fabulous. And the light that comes down is just beautiful.
And who are all these wonderful people?
Well, these are my ancestors.
This is the family, is it?
This is the family. So they're either Hugh, Charles, Thomas,
William is
and
there?
there's a Robert. But,
That's it.
So, you know, it's
All of
you
them.
know, I can just go around the room and say Charlie, Willie, Charlie, Hugh, Lewis or Thomas, Charlie, Hugh, Tommy, you know, go all the way up the stairs.
It's amazing. Alex has family portraits going back 22 generations. All I've got is a few pictures of my gran and grandad on holiday.
This is Robert Clifford, right?
Right.
So this is Bobby, otherwise known as 001.
What,
So-
like James Bond?
Exactly. He was a spy.
See, now I can see your eyes. I can see your eyes in Charles, obviously.
It's obviously it's Charlie.
Charles.
All right, let's take you to your room.
This is so beautiful.
Your bag's there. Alex
Thank
has
you.
brought that up earlier. So I'll leave you to it. All the best. Bye.
Okay, bye. I've got the best room. Oh my, look at that view. This is unbelievable. Wow, that is the most beautiful thing. You're almost scared to sleep in it, really. Obviously, I'm going to and have a lovely time. So I sort of brought everything to this trip because I didn't know what to bring, so I brought everything. Brought a kimono, because that's posh, isn't it? Never wear one at home. Oh, I've got my kimono, put that out there. It's amazing. And then I bought my trainers, because I don't know if he wants me to do some running. My husband bought me this for walking the dog. That looks like the kind of thing posh people wear, don't they, when they're doing stuff. So I thought I might just sort of fit in with me posh padding stuff. Right, so I think I'll be all right, I'll wing it. I'm going to take this opportunity to have a little nose round while I'm on my own. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. And then you've got the added beauty of the outside coming in. I think that's what interior designers say. Wow. Look at that. It's just room after room after room of gorgeousness. Oh, it's a little kid's room. So when Alexander invites me back, off camera, this is where my twins will stay. Isn't that nice of him? It's very grand. Hello, Hugh. Hello, Charles. Hello, Hugh again. Hugh. This must be some sort of library. Well, obviously it's a library. It's loads of books, Sally, you idiot. Hang on a minute, have we got a little...
And of course, no posh country house would be complete without a secret door
Let's have a look.
hidden in a bookcase.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Gosh, this is absolutely breathtaking. It's an entire chapel. That's a proper shock at that.
Over the centuries, this chapel would have been open to the locals, with this secret balcony reserved exclusively for the Clifford family.
So it's almost like your posh people would sneak in, so no one had to see them. You didn't have to talk to anyone, any of the unwashed. Wow. Amazing.
Oh, coming up, I try my hand at posh country sports.
It's quite hard, isn't it? It's like Pilates. Not many people have their own lake, to be fair. We've got quite a large paddling pool. That'd be awful, Alex. Thank you very much.
And have a spiffing evening with a lavish dinner and jolly japes.
Do I look like a stamp?
I'm spending the weekend in Devon with my host, the Honourable Alexander Clifford, at his impressive 80-room country pile. So, of course, it must be time for tea. Served by the charming butler, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
Fabulous, love a cup of tea.
Well, these are very posh china mugs. Do you know, Alexander, I think these are from Stafford. Thank you. Because I think I've got a set of plates with leaves on it like this.
They're Wedgwood.
Oh, they're Wedgwood, yeah. So it's made in Stafford.
Yeah.
Wedgwood, yeah. Same ones. I've got a plate like you. Amazing.
Fantastic.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, yum.
And that sounds right bizarre, but I thought you'd be a little bit older. I don't know, I had this sort of a vision of a lord in my head, which is sort of a dusty old sort of grey person shoveling around, but you're not like that at all.
Living in this place, you socialise with a lot of people in the same sort of circles who have houses like this. And they're much older, much older. There are people who are, you know, in their 70s waiting for their 80, 90-year-old parents to cark it to move in.
Like Prince Charles.
well, exactly.
So why did you take over so young? Did your dad just go, right, I've had enough now, love?
I took over when I was 28.
28?
And living actually in Australia,
Okay.
in Melbourne, having a great fun time.
Being yourself and finding
Absolutely.
yourself.
I was just Alex.
Yes, yeah.
I wasn't the Honourable Alexander
Alexander,
Clifford.
yeah. So you're in a bar in Melbourne, sort of doing shots. And then your
shots.
dad went, right,
Yeah.
come on you, you're
Yeah.
back.
Yes.
Get your tweed jacket on. It's your turn.
Yeah, exactly. Slamming a few tequilas with my board shorts on, and Dad says, enough of that. Come
on,
back,
love.
back on your tweeds.
Oh, all right then. Augusta, what was it like when you first
You
drove
have
in?
an
I know what it was
idea.
like for me. I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
Incredibly impressive when you first come here. It's beautiful when you come in, but at the end of the day, it's still a family home.
But a family home with incredible history and stories in every corner.
These houses were originally built for parties. So this is a visitor's book.
Okay.
And this has got some funky people in it. There we go. That is Major Archie Christie. And he met a local lass called Agatha. And she writes about her meeting this Archie chap and dancing all evening in her autobiography.
Wow, that is pretty amazing. They're breathtaking, actually.
Now, this is a royal pardon. You can see a picture up in the top corner from King Charles II.
That's one hell of a wig, isn't it? Quite a wee bottom.
Exactly. So, and this is from 1673. And it says, Thomas Lord Clifford, Baron of Clifford of Chudleigh, lately High Treasurer of England, basically Rishi Sunak. He's pardoning him and forgiving him of all manner of treasons, crimes, rebellions, murders, homicides, killings, and manslaughters. So he can do anything he wants.
Hang on. So this is this little sort of waxy thing here.
Yep.
So he's got that in his handbag, and he says, well, I can actually murder you if I want, because look at this.
The best thing about it,
Yeah?
it goes on to say, and to all his heirs going forward. So
You can put that in your handbag and go and murder someone.
legit.
Alex's great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was a cardinal.
Come on in. This is the Cardinal's room.
Wow, this is phenomenal.
Since Alex took over from his dad, Lord Clifford, 5 years ago, he's put his own stamp on the house with a £500,000 makeover.
Now, have a touch this thing. What's this?
Do you know, right, that is absolutely beautiful.
So this is silk damask, which is backed by a wool sheet and then battened onto the walls.
You know what that feels like? Money.
Well, just this material, without the labour, £30,000 alone, just the material.
You know, it's really sexy, isn't it? I know it's Cardinal's room, sorry. Look
nuts.
at that for a tassel.
It is. But this is handmade, so you have to make a decision on every single bit. So there's a whole catalogue.
Ah, yes. Decisions about decor can be tough, especially when you have a massive house where the silk tassels alone cost £10,000.
So you're waking up in the middle of the night going, do I go for 2 bows or 3?
Oh, exactly. But they tip me over the edge.
My curtains tip me over the edge.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I like to think of myself as a pretty strong character, but, you know, I actually ended up having a panic attack.
Did you open your curtains?
Yeah, no, absolutely nuts, yeah.
Do you know what? The thing is, it's your stamp
on your generation of this house. It's not like me going, should we go for that green or that green in my bathroom, is it? It's slightly different, so I get it. Alex is a lovely fella, and it sounds like a stressful business doing right by the family pile. Talking of family...
So now I'm going to be taking you to see Dad and Clarissa.
Wow,
I
how
know.
exciting.
To be perfectly honest, he is quite eccentric.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect any less. I'm looking forward to meeting a proper lord and lady and having a nose around their coach house on the grounds.
Hello, my dear. Sally's my stepmother, Lady Clifford.
Hello, how are you?
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Hello, beautiful.
Oh, she is very special.
Oh, she is.
She's of a certain age.
This is, aren't we all?
Exactly.
What a beautiful house.
Oh, thank you. Well,
Look at this.
Must say we love it here.
Should we go through and meet Dad?
Oh, yes, please.
Well, let's come on out and then we can have a cup of tea and Dad can show you the garden.
Now, do you want me to look real cool? I'll go upstairs and get my dark glasses.
You look great anyway.
Hold on a second, I can
oh,
borrow
the hat.
yours.
You can if you want.
Let's have a look.
No, Tom.
There you go. Yes, you do. You've got a look at Roger Moore now.
Is that right?
Well, cheers, everyone. So your wonderful son here, he gets to live in the house now, and he said that when you handed him the mantle over, that you both said, here you go, it's your turn now. You sort of, did you agree straight away on the changes he was making? How did it go?
Tom was very good. He pretty much stepped back.
Yeah.
You know, having given Alexander a year plus of sort of working alongside, but it's very important that Alexander does things his way, you know, with new ideas and new energy, as otherwise the place would become stagnant.
When the next generation, as it were, takes on the role of looking after the family seat, you've got to step back and let their input influence how the house is looking, and so that the future generations can enjoy it.
And he's doing OK, isn't he? He's doing really well.
He's doing really well.
That's brilliant.
Dad, wouldn't you show us around your grounds?
Yes, let me see this beautiful garden of yours.
The lavender's slightly over, but the bees still love it.
Bees love it. Was it like this when you moved in? I imagine not.
No, Tom was absolutely brilliant. Everything you see has been planted within the last 5 years.
That's amazing.
We call him Green-Fingered Tom these days.
Green-Fingered Tom.
Remember one thing, Sally, and that's this: 1 year's weed is 7 years' seed. And my God, am I feeling it.
No, it's rather like a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
This family home comes with woods, 4 gardens, a private lake, and farmland.
Come on.
This is pretty special, isn't it? I mean, designed
gorgeous.
by...
Capability Brown.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Almost 300 years ago.
Yes. Now, he was a bit of a superstar, wasn't he, old Capability Brown? And managed to re-landscape the whole of the English country house.
Oh,
it's fascinating, isn't it, that one fella could do that. And as you say, when we're still seeing it today.
Like the great architects at the time, the key was it was to show that their family has made it. So the Clifford family, we're here.
It's a status symbol.
It's absolutely, and also, you know, you've got the names. You've got the gardener, Alan Titchmarsh, and you've got the guy doing the house, Lawrence Llewellyn-Bone. Yeah. Then back then, Capability Brown and Robert Adam. Now, I'm going to introduce you to one of my little hidey holes.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Now, I do know you're allowed to murder and get away with it, so I'm slightly concerned.
OK, well, do you know what? I think you're a reasonable chick.
And that's going on my CV. Oh, bloody hell, what's going on here?
Well, this is a boathouse.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. So we've got the rope.
I mean, not many people have their own lake, to be fair, do they?
No, they don't.
We've got quite a large paddling pool.
So I'll come down in front of you.
You're actually going to stand up?
No, I'm not going to stand up the whole way. OK, now remember to duck.
OK. This is absolutely fantastic.
I couldn't be luckier, just especially on one of these beautiful summer days.
Yes.
Is there Peggy? Tilly, Peggy, come. This actually was the Ugg Brook, right? That's where it gets its name.
Ah.
So there's a stream that was going through this.
So it was just the stream when he made the lake?
Yeah, right. So you can imagine this wiggly stream. So it's actually Ugly Brook.
Oh, right.
As a kid, so what I used to do is we made a raft when we were younger, row it out there.
That was your summer holidays?
Exactly. So we used to just lie down on that, or mess around when we were younger.
So it was
just
a
wonderful.
magical place to be brought up?
Oh, completely. We always said to Dad, we want a swimming pool. Why don't we have a swimming pool in a lovely place like this? And he said, what are you talking about? You've got a lake.
He's got a point.
He does have a point.
I'm looking forward to this evening. I've got my posh frock on, so it'll be lovely to see how posh it gets. I imagine it's going to be top end in this gaff. So I think it'll be quite a good laugh tonight.
But first, I'm popping in to see what Alex's live-in chef Tina has got on the menu.
Hi, I'm Sally. Lovely to meet you.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Oh, thank you very much.
So, what are we doing here?
So I'm making quail eggs wrapped in Akbrook pheasant confit meat with some herbs and spices, and then I'm just going to breadcrumb them and then...
So really, really posh Scotch eggs?
Yes, basically, exactly.
Beautiful. Do you do all of Alexander's cooking?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes. He very occasionally cooks like on my days off and when I'm on holiday for himself, yes.
He's not one of these sort of weird posh people that get you up in the middle of the night to
No, not at
cheese
all.
on toast?
No,
No,
not
good.
at all.
Well, I'm very glad about that. I said I've had words. Oh, so here's Alex. So Alex, come over here for me, love. So you two are actually a married couple?
Yes, we are.
And so how is that working together?
We've worked together since we got married 15 years ago.
Oh, really?
We've always worked together.
So you come as a package?
Yes.
Yes.
That's fantastic, isn't it? But I suppose you don't really see much of each other in the day, do you?
We do see too much of each other.
I just don't look too much.
One started here. I'm following you.
Yes, just follow me down.
What fun. I'd love to have a wine cellar. I'd love to have a cellar.
Yes. So,
wow.
This is our red cellar. I have started to lay down some really fantastic reds there.
Wow.
We should probably be drunk in about 20 years' time.
I think you're going to say 20 minutes tonight. You've not met me before, Alex. I bet a lot of wine is consumed.
Very much so, yes.
Wow.
So this is our laying down area.
Right.
Where we've got wines here dating back right back to about 1981.
Wow. So how, is there any that are, like, ridiculously expensive?
Yeah. It was one of the prime examples of what people really liked. So we have a bottle of the Barolo.
Barolo, I love
which
that.
is 1981.
Ooh.
And to buy a bottle of that in a restaurant would be maybe £600, £700, £800.
Right.
Yeah.
Gosh.
The Moule on the Vent, which is £2,000. Now that probably costs you £200-300 in a restaurant.
That's great. I won't nick it.
I know.
I should have bought a bigger handbag.
You should have done.
I know. Always the fool. So these wines, they're so expensive.
Yes.
Do you think there's really any difference between that and, say a 40-quid bottle of wine? Can you taste it?
Absolutely.
What's the taste? What's
Absolutely.
the difference?
The longer the wine stays in proper conditions, it ages very well, and the age gives it the body and the full body flavours.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
And do you drink yourself?
I do.
Quite rightly, don't waste this talent.
I just drink wine.
Same here.
Yeah.
It's
so
a
hard.
cross we bear, isn't it? Somebody's got to drink it.
Yeah. So why not us?
Exactly. Right, let's go do it then.
Okay.
Oh, now then.
Coming up, a super posh night in.
I'm really sorry. All them bars is gone.
The morning after.
Oh, it's very posh.
And a spot of Sunday shooting.
It's quite hard, isn't it? It's like Pilates.
I'm having a splendid sleepover at my host's English country pile. We start as we mean to go on with posh nosh and champagne in the drawing room.
Hello.
Hello, my darling. Hi. Wow, you're looking gorgeous.
This is nice. You look gorgeous, everyone.
Thank you. We're so
Thank you for having me. What a gorgeous room.
This is where you often host. Thank you, Alex.
Oh, that'd be awful, Alex. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers, cheers. So how long have you two known each other?
Well, I'm a few years older than Will, and Will actually just lives over the hill, London now, but originally from Chudleigh. And his father actually carried me out of hospital as a baby. So family friends from way back.
Way back.
Some characters. We have
yummy.
Park pheasant, and then we've got Ugbrook Park duck in hoisin sauce.
I'm going to have a little go at that. Thank you, Alex.
Yummy.
They look amazing. So you do this a lot? You do sort of socialising, black tie a lot? Is it like your normal weekend, really?
Not quite a normal weekend.
No.
We have maybe a couple of times a year I do black tie, especially if we're doing a shooting weekend. Gives you an excuse to get your glad rags out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, and have a few bevies at the same time.
Absolutely.
Alexander, that's dinner is now ready.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to follow me?
Yes.
Please.
Look at this. Wow, this is something else, isn't it?
This is another room that I did up the same as the Cardinals room upstairs.
Do you know why I know that? Because of the high-quality tassels.
Of course, it's the tassels. These are the ones that stressed me out.
Are these the ones that put you in give you a panic attack?
Yeah, absolutely.
They are perfect.
Yeah.
They're just beautiful. I'm very honoured to even touch them.
Thank you very much.
Wow, this is a bit special.
Well, we don't often actually eat in here, as you probably imagine. Actually, no, that's a complete lie. What we do is, it's usually a much larger table, and Augusta's down one end, I'm on this end, and we bring a bell and then
Do you know, we've got
slide
paper
down the
cups.
salt.
Paper cups to string it.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's beautiful. From lovely Tina. I met Tina.
Did you? Oh, fantastic. She's a superstar. Cheers up. No, she's a, absolute rock star. Alex, on the other hand, he's only still here because Tina's fabulous.
They come as a pair.
If I'd known he was as useless as he is, then... Oh, he's not here now.
Yeah, it's wasted.
Damn.
I've never had pigeon before, guys, so here we go.
Really?
No, but there's loads in our garden, so if I like it, this is a new thing. That's bloody nice, actually. Mm. So I've never seen 5 glasses in front of me before. I know I like wine, but...
You have so many glasses because we match a wine up with each course, so...
Ah.
You know, as much as I say that Alex is useless, he actually knows his wine. You can leave while I say nice things about you. For instance, we have our starter. Alex has chosen a white wine that will work with our starter. Then slightly bigger one, which will be for a red, which will come next. Then you go down to slightly smaller again, your pudding wine.
Pudding wine?
So you won't taste a thing by this stage.
Oh. Hammered.
You have your port.
Yeah, totally off my face by this point.
Exactly. Yeah, it's here for a good sesh.
I'm on the phone to my husband now. Can you get us loads of glasses?
5 glasses per meal. He's lucky to be drinking out of a glass.
I used to have to...
That is a story. No, that is a story we can tell.
Did they just give you plastic cups in
I
here?
got to put it politely, I got it on the wrong side of a few, and
I love that on the right. Can I have that trademark?
You can trademark
The wrong
it, yeah,
side of
on
a
the wrong
few.
side of a few, and
I'm having that.
I had way too much and basically ended up starting to spill certain things. So when I came down the next time, Alexander kindly bought me a 2-year-old's placemat with William on it in baby letters, which I had to drink out of for every single course. It was changed.
Oh, my God. Ooh. That is just sublime.
The chandelier is pretty rock and roll. The electrolier,
Oh,
which is the stem above it, that's the only new thing on that.
That's a good name for a band, isn't it?
Electrolier.
Wow, look at this. All this amazing produce, is it all from the land around?
Well, you've probably seen the sheep going around, so we have lamb from the land.
I feel a bit bad now.
And pigeon, shooting tomorrow, but you won't be shooting real pigeon.
I'll be terrible.
Have you done it before?
No. I've done shooting in a fairground. I'm really good at darts.
That is very key. If you're good at darts, you'll be great at shooting a shotgun.
Usually miss the first one, hit the second one.
Hopefully not a window.
No.
Or your wallpaper. I'm really sorry. All them vases gone.
If you hit any of the tassels, we'll be in real trouble.
I hope you've enjoyed dinner.
I loved every minute of it.
But the evening has not ended there.
No.
I have a surprise for you.
OK.
Come on in here.
Oh, now then.
So this is the family uniform room.
God, this is amazing.
Yeah. You balance that one off. How good is that?
Do I look like a stamp?
This is my favourite hat out of all of them.
Look at me, just do it. It's a hat, I just put it on.
There you go. Take a sword with a tassel.
Look at tassels again.
There you go.
So obsessed.
Lies. I think...
It definitely fits my massive head.
Exactly. All right, it's
That
nice
looks as
here.
if you could do you a bit of damage, that.
So here you go. There you go, love.
I put it on the floor because I'm slightly scared of my own.
Okay, well, don't punch it through the carpet.
I won't,
either.
sorry. I'm just going to put it down.
It's the morning after the night before. I could murder a full English. Oh, hello.
Hi, Alex.
Good morning.
Oh, now then.
There we go.
Thank you. It's very posh. Did you sleep well?
Yes, and yourself?
Oh, yeah, like a baby in that bed.
Yes.
And there's no noise.
No
It's
noise.
literally no noise.
No.
It's not like London, so I'm
Yes.
like, I'm always scared by the silence, to be honest.
Yeah,
Wow, that looks amazing. Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Right then, let's have a look at this. This is pretty good. Oh, a cup of tea. That's the thing, you see. You can't go down and make your own cup of tea here. Because everything's really posh. I don't think I could have a butler. It's taken me till this year of my life, at the age of 47, to actually find a cleaner. I'm sort of worried about shooting because I know I'm going to be absolutely abysmal at it, because it's one of those posh things that posh people know from 7, and people like me have no conceivable idea of how, you know, which end you point it. But I am quite nervous, I've got to say. More nervous about my outfit, to be honest.
Shooting is a way of life here. But before I get my hands on a rifle, I want to meet the estate's gamekeepers.
Hello, chaps.
Okay.
Morning.
This is Sally.
Morning.
Alan, head
Hi, Alan.
gamekeeper.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Ron.
Hello, Ron.
He's our underkeeper.
I've heard lots about you two. Apparently you run the
Bad.
shop. What about these two beauties?
Brooke over there.
Hey, Brooke.
Cheeky.
And Cheeky. So, Alan, how long have you been here?
Maybe knocking up 50 just over.
50 years.
Yeah, I think it's 53, 54 now.
Wow. And so how old were you when you first came here? Am I allowed to ask that?
No.
I've done
16.
it anyway. And who interviewed you?
It was his lordship.
That's his granddad.
That's right. Bit nervous, mine, being 16. And,
Of course. So what are we doing today, lads?
we're going to try and drive some birds back home because we don't want them straying too far away.
We don't. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you're going to show me. Was it this way? So your title is keeper and you're underkeeper, so go on. What does that mean?
So realistically, the old man's the boss. So he's head keeper, underkeeper. He should be telling me what to do. I do all the graft, really.
You do all the hard work?
All the hard work, yeah.
Oh, wow, look.
The Cliffords have shot deer and hare, as well as pheasant, partridge and duck on this land for 500 years. They've even hosted members of the royal family. Alan takes pride in providing sporting game like these birds for the shoots.
Yeah.
So these two have guided all the birds into this bit.
That's right.
Is that so you can feed them?
They're going to go back to their home. There's a big pen at the end because really they're not old enough to leave home.
To be
yet.
out, and they shouldn't be out.
So their job is to try and help us push them back home.
We're pushing them back now so they know where home is. When they get older, they'll naturally fly back to this place.
This is their home. Clever!
So dogs do all the work. Keepers are really quite lazy.
I know, they're really brilliant working dogs, though. All these birds now.
Yes, they're all trying to go back home again.
How big is the estate in all?
That's right.
The total estate is just under 4,000 acres, and Ron and Alan will look after about 1,000 acres of that in the shooting.
So, Ron, what do you reckon the best part about this job is?
Not having to deal with humans. You know, you're just out in the countryside on your own and with animals.
What kind of things do you shoot on the estate?
Everything that you can eat, really. Rabbits, pigeons, squirrel.
Squirrels?
Yeah, squirrel, just like chicken.
Is it?
Yeah, nice on a barbecue.
Squirrel.
Then I do deer stalking as well. Shoot grollock, sort them all out, skin them.
Grollock?
Yeah, clean them all out, take the guts out.
That sounds like a word from Lord of the Rings. I grollock thee. What does grollock mean?
Yeah.
Does it get all the insides out?
Yeah, take all the insides out.
Right.
That gets hung for usually about 14 days. Then take the jacket off, skin the animal, and butcher it all up and present it to Alexander as nice as we can.
Tell you what, you get your money's worth out of these two, don't you? Let's be honest. I mean, it's brilliant.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
So, Ron, one day, do you think you'll take over as head keeper from your dad?
Yeah, pretty quick, hopefully.
What about you, Alan? Will you ever retire?
You cheeky bugger, isn't he? I'm open here till I can push up worms, basically.
Good for you.
So, what would I do? It's my life.
Yeah.
I spent a lifetime here. That's all I know.
And you're damn good at it.
I wouldn't say that.
I'd say he's pretty good.
Exactly.
So my father and
Only
my
pretty
grandfather
good.
thought that as well.
Oh, that's amazing. So you've got a few more years yet
Hopefully not that long.
to hang about.
Cheeky
Not that
bugger, yeah.
Well, coming up.
I've got a shooting jacket on. Yeah, I like it.
I try shooting for the first time and recover with drinks on the lawn.
Oh!
It's hard life.
See, this bit I'm good at, Alex.
Well.
Oh!
I'm in glorious Devon, having a proper upper-class sleepover with the Honourable Alexander Clifford, and I'm ready to do some shooting.
I like me gilet.
Oh, it's a proper shooting jacket. This is a gilet. That's a shooting jacket.
This is a shooting jacket.
Yeah.
I've got a shooting jacket on. Yeah, I like it.
All right.
My for it.
Yeah, Will's going to give you a little lesson.
Oh, Will, lovely Will.
He's about to show me how to shoot like a pro. Doesn't look that hard.
So that goes up. Oh.
Up there.
Woo! You're good, aren't you, Will?
Oh.
Hey, 2 out of 2.
Gusto, you said you were a beginner, you big liar. You're brilliant. Oh, no, you were my only hope. Oh, hi, Will.
Hi, Sally. Good to see you again.
You're right.
So, have you ever held or fired a gun before?
No, not even on set.
With any gun, the most imperative thing is obviously safety.
Yeah, headphones on.
Headphones on.
All right, got it, yeah. No, it's completely irrelevant to the gun, but what's with the green stuff? What's why we all wear it? What's that?
So effectively, you would just traditionally always wear tweed out in the field. One, because it's green, and it sort of keeps you a little bit camouflaged.
Can't see you, can't see you. Where are you, Will?
Exactly.
Yep.
So if the birds are coming over, you'd be able to sort of...
Blend into the grass.
Gives them a bit more of a chance. You ready for a go?
Yeah, I am actually.
Right, OK.
But weirdly nervous for some reason.
Right. So the safety is currently on at the moment, so it can't do anything.
Nothing can happen
So-
unless I pull
and
it.
always keep your finger there.
There until I'm ready. Oh,
Oh, ready?
already.
So in there like that. Just want to get it really good in there.
Yep.
Get this foot forward a bit more, and you want to lean all the way into the gun. Get it out like that.
It's quite hard, isn't it? It's like Pilates.
That's it. Now I'm going to take the safety off. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shout pull,
Okay.
Well.
Oh, ow!
Oh.
That really hurt.
Bit of a kick.
Why do you do this for fun? I got that wrong, didn't I?
You want to have it in here.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why you've got these pads here, you see?
Right, okay.
So the pads there, and then you almost want to have
Maybe
your
I'm just
cheek.
wet.
I thought from being up north, you might be...
Well, we
might
don't
be
do
made
much
of stone
shooting in
stuff.
East Manchester, to be honest, mate. It's more kneecapping. Let me see you do it, because I'm getting this horribly wrong.
So, Alex, pull.
What age do you lot start doing this kind of thing? Is it because it's literally the first time I've ever held a gun? That's probably why I'm like, what's going on here?
I think I was probably 11 or 12, I suspect, when I first probably started, and you're given what they call a 410, which is a much smaller gauge gun than this.
I should have had that, shouldn't I?
From the age of 9, I walked around with a gun, empty, no cartridges, with my dad.
Wow.
And I had to learn a poem, which was, never, never let your gun point it be at anyone. And it goes on to all the different safety aspects. Wow. And so I had to completely understand the safety, the principles of shooting before I even had a cartridge put in the gun.
Wow. So for me coming in, like, at 47 going, oh, this looks easy. It's just, it's also, years of training. Anyway, let's have another go.
Right. Here we go.
Right, come on, Sally.
The gun is one with you, my son.
Can you just have a little dig around there and see if it's right in there?
That's it.
That looks really good.
Right, your safety's off. Pull.
Ow! Ow! I don't think this is for me, chaps. How weird. Maybe it's just I've got really weak shoulders or something. I feel such a woof. Well, thanks for, you know, knackering me shoulder up for my next job.
Sorry about that, yes.
That was terrible.
Well, usually after shooting day, we would head into the house for a decent Bloody Mary, but I think we got some Pims this time instead. So come on up, let's go.
See, I can do that really well. I've had a fabulous time this weekend. It's been amazing. I've drank the best champagne, I've slept in a 4-poster bed. In my lifetime, from where I'm from, I could never have experienced what I had this weekend. And it does get rid of some preconceived ideas of what I thought it was going to be like. We all think, oh, well, they're this and they're posh and they're looking down on us, but actually, they couldn't have been more wonderful and more generous and a genuinely loving family. And this amazing house is actually a genuine family home. And they look after this house so beautifully because they want it to carry on for their generations, the next generation, and the generations after that. And they've got a real sense of pride about that. And I think I'll take away that thought from this weekend more than anything. Well, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I've had the best time, genuinely the best time. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to in the world, I think.
Oh, thank you. It's been really good fun, actually, having you around. We've had a bit of banter.
So what do you see for the future? Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
Where do I see myself in 10 years' time? Well, it's the whole thing. I said before, you know, you never own one of these places. You're just the custodian. So it's a family home. So not lose that character.
No.
So, you know, you want to live in a place like this with your partner, bring up children here, and just really enjoy it at the same time. If you don't enjoy a place like this, then you're going to go mad. That lake's had a many generation of Clifford swimming in it, and I hope that continues going forward for many generations to come.
Sally, Alexander, we've got
Pims
o'clock.
With Pims o'clock.
See, this bit I'm good at, Alex.
Yes.
Alex, I want to say thank you to you as well.
It's a pleasure.
And Tina,
Lovely
what
to
a
have you this
delightful
weekend.
couple you are, and how wonderful you've been, and the hospitality, and your gorgeous smiling faces, and no wonder he wants you around.
Lovely to see you this weekend.
It's lovely to
Hope
see you
enjoyed
too, Alex.
yourself.
Chuck in, Sally. You ladies first.
Thank you.
Yum. It's wonderful.
Oh, that's just too much, though, isn't it? It's too easy to drink.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been absolutely lovely having you. Pleasure, and I hope you can come again.
I will come again, and I'll bring a
Cheers.
dartboard.
Cheers.
Yeah, bring a dartboard.
I might be good at that. Ooh. Thank you.